live from the studios of Real Life Matters with your incredible host, DBoss, as she brings you entertainment, fashion, music, and interviews right here live at Real Life Matters. And here we go. Sit back and relax, cause we good to go. And we about to hit you off with the TV show. And we keeping it live, and we keep it brand new. And now we about to hit you with the interview. Yeah, we keeping it real, and we put it on the platter. What we talking about? Real Life Matters. Certified, never taking a loss. And here's your host, DBoss.
Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I am your host, DBoss. And I just hope that everybody is doing really well and, and just keeping what you focused on for the year for 2026. You could still push ahead and get that and still keep, just keep doing everything that you're supposed to do. And, you can still keep in order at least before the end of this month. So, keep all your goals. If your goals is to lose weight or, be a better person or be a better version of yourself, then you can, that just keep pushing that ahead. Also, just everybody can keep on doing their laughing tips, which is 10 minutes or more. And it's for everybody. It helps you release all those endorphins in your body. It keeps you going every day. It also lowers the blood pressure. It also keeps you fit. And I'm meaning your abs, but I'm meaning not to, you don't stop going to the gym because of that, because some people might have a little bit more abs than others. And it's also free. It's for the whole family. Everybody can do it. Yes, it's going to hurt if you go past 10 minutes, but it's okay because you're going to start to sweat a little bit and you're going to feel better after it and look more youthful and more better. Oh, okay. But today, everybody, I got somebody special for you. And he's going to come and tell us about his journey with regards to his books and stuff that he's doing. And he has a book that's coming out. It's called Songs of Seasons. And he's going to tell us all about that. I don't know if it's his first book or it's his next book or what he has going, but he's going to tell us all about it. So with no further ado, I introduce to you Michael Otis.
Hello, it's very nice to be here. Thank you.
How are you doing?
Very good. A little nervous, but very good.
Oh, you'll be fine. We like to know here at Real Life Matters, like what's your cultural background and where you come from.
So I am like Jewish, but I grew up very secularly, and over time I've kind of I guess became more so observant, but I'd say my background is Jewish. So
okay, so you say you grew up very secularly.
Secularly,
yeah. That you didn't follow all the protocols.
Oh, I didn't even know anything about it, but I didn't follow any protocols for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You're out there more to learn life.
Absolutely.
All right. So what made you know that when you were, that you're going to become an author?
So, I never really had an intent to be an author. I just, in university, I was studying business management and on track to, get involved in commercial real estate. And, essentially, I realized quick life's not promised. And then I went, screw this. I'm going to do what I want to do. And, that just happened to be writing. So.
Okay. So is this book your first novel, or did you have something else before?
So I had a first novel that I wrote when I was younger. And this one I actually wrote, the one currently, I wrote around the same time, and I left it on a file on a computer for a bit. And it wasn't supposed to see daylight until my mother, who was the only person who read this book at the time, showed it to my publicist at the time that I got through the first book, and he was like, "You can't leave this on your computer." So it was very, I have a good mother. So.
All right. So how did you come up with the name and all that?
I don't want to give too much away, but
Okay.
Song of Seasons, I'd say, you know, like even the name's very poetic. It and there's at the time I was writing it, I was very into poetry. I kind of embed poetry into it, but I guess like at its essence, it's just like you know, like life goes on, you know. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So how many pages is it? Is it a long book or is it?
It's around 50,000 words. So in a book, that'd probably be 250 pages.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there's sequels to it, or is it just
No.
separate?
So even with my first book, I was pretty like vocal about I never want to write a sequel because I don't believe from my observation with the writers I look up to, no author writes a sequel. They always have something or no great author does, and they always have something new to say every time they put something down on paper. So no sequels.
Okay. All right. So when you did this book, like, is anybody in any part of you in it, or people that
I'd
you
say,
know, or is it just...
I'd say it's very fictitious, but it is based on you know, like I guess lived experience to a degree. And when I was writing it, the intent of it was you know, like romance is portrayed a certain way in the media. And once again, I was very young when I wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like it was kind of like something that acts antithetical to the perceptions we have of you know, love that's I guess imposed on us by like you know, like Disney or like any other form of like media, you know.
Okay. All right. So how long did it take you to write this?
Maybe it's a tough question because like to actually write the book, it was maybe a year, but like off and on. But the thing with writing is that's the easy part. The harder stuff's everything that comes after. So like the editing, the rewriting, and I put it away for a bit. So I'd say maybe a year or two. Like not
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the cover design, it's very nice. Like who did that? Did somebody, you know, create that, or did you help? Did you help?
I threw some ideas out at Rebooks, which is the company that decided to publish me, and you know, they came back to me with a couple ideas, and it looked good. I was like, I like it. So.
I tell you, so it's because, you know, to find the creative people and stuff like that. So did you do a lot of things like taking out parts, putting back in parts, you know, when you were writing it?
For the cover?
No, not for the cover, but for in the book.
So like originally, like I had a completely different book, and then when my publicist, one of my publicists, Chris Reed, was like, you know, you should really, you know, I guess finish this, see it through, right? I actually went back and I cut it like probably like to 1/3 of its size, and I rewrote the whole thing. So it's kind of like you know, sorry, what was the question again? Sorry.
No. It like if you took out parts and then you said, okay, you know what? I think I better put in this part back again. You know, sometimes you know,
absolutely.
Think it.
Yeah. Well, no, I actually, when I cut it, I there was like the ideas of the themes were still present, but it was like I went back and, you know, like with the original themes that were still there, I rewrote most of it. So
okay. All right. So did anybody sit there and help you, or you kind of you just did it on your own?
Well, you know, like I have a great team behind me, but I guess I had a lot of encouragement. You know, once again, it was not something I initially planned to release without like the encouragement I received behind it. But really, when you write, it's really just you and like I guess the keyboard, you know, and your ideas. So no real help with the writing aspect, but with editing and everything, absolutely. So
yeah. So where did you go to write your book? Did you write it at home, in your room, downstairs, where? Outside?
I have like a office at the place I live, and really just like that is like the designated writing area where like if I'm outside that place, it's very hard for me to write.
Oh, okay. All right. So are you having anything else you're writing you're going to be working on, or is it this is it for now?
Absolutely. I'm working on, I don't want to say the title yet because I don't want to, I think it's such a good idea. I don't want anyone to steal it. But
Okay.
I've over the years, I've definitely got a lot better at writing from when I started. It's just, that's how it is. The more work you put into something, the better you get.
Okay.
And this next thing I've been writing, it's just usually I just sit down and write. This next thing, it's like even just like sitting on the ideas they've been like formulating for like since I finished writing the last one. So
okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that this one that you're writing, this Songs of Season, you think it could be made into a movie? Or
the interview I had before, the guy said he'd love to see it as a movie. But I hope so. That'd
okay.
be cool. Yeah. If someone comes to me with a check, I'm not going to say no.
You're not gonna say no. I don't want this.
Yeah, it's like when I on the day of my first book launch, someone asked me if I'm ever writing a sequel. Same thing. If someone came to me with a check, like I'm not gonna say no.
Okay.
Because
most people when they have a book, a lot of them go into movies after.
Yeah, for sure. But
it may not be the same thing in the book, but it's similar dialogue. So
with what I'm writing now, like the third book, so the Song of Seasons is my second. It's just I'm like absolutely consumed by it. So if someone wanted to make a movie out of it, I'd give them like full creative freedom over it in a sense, because I ideally each book you write gets better, and it's not you know what I mean? Like it's out of your hands at that point. So
okay. So how much is the book about? It's the pricing.
I think so. It's coming out. It hasn't been officially released yet. It's like on like very cusp of being released. But I'd say, around like $20 to $25 at its release price. So.
And you probably can get it on Amazon or
Amazon. If you're in Canada, I believe Indigo and Chapters and other small bookstores. So.
Okay. So is the book, is it good reading for all ages, or is it a specific
I'd say
age?
this book is definitely young adult. So I'd say probably if you're older, you could enjoy it as well. But I'd say ideal probably like 13 to 18, maybe older. Depending on I guess like your reading level. But I think it's I'd say definitely a younger crowd for this one for sure.
Okay. All right. Well, he's giving us a little tips, people. So we're just trying to dig it out.
Okay.
All right.
Don't want to give too much away.
No, it's okay. But we just we just want to get a little bit of the narrative of it. Can you give us a little something on the top of it, like what it's really, what's it talking about?
So as I said, it is like I guess like an antithesis to like what we our presumptions made of romance, like I guess from like and I'd say like the beginning part of the book, hopefully this doesn't give too much away, but it actually starts out from the love interest perspective. And I did that because like when you're like so much of the real main character's life was revolving around this person, so much so that the beginning part of the book, while this person's in it, it's like it follows their perspective. And when things don't work out with that, it switches perspectives, and it's like as if like this character you were so attached to is no longer there, right? Which is kind of the case. And I'd say the plot follows like a young man who's very passionate about music, and also this woman who doesn't really love him back. And as cause, he strikes a deal with the devil for both of those things, like fame and then having a second chance with this girl. And it's not all what it's made out to be. In other words,
as long as cut out, they didn't cut out
Be careful what you wish for, you know? So, you know?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a little bit out there, a little romance, and it's sort of like if it didn't work out, different things like that. So seasons. So which is something that's really good about that is that's talking about all of that. So in the book, would you like to talk about? Would you want to talk about anything more, or you thought that was just okay? I know it's kind of late now because the book is coming out, but
I'm happy with that. You know, I think you know, ideally the book should speak for itself when it comes out, and I'm of the opinion that, you know, people should make their own like conclusions about it rather than you know, me putting it out there, you know? So
okay. Yeah, but you're putting it out there, so you're supposed to get something back.
Just a little bit, you know? So
okay. All right. So is there any shout outs that you want to give to your people that helped you?
Everybody at Rebooks, big thanks to my mother first off, because like honestly, you know, she's amazing. And then also Rebecca Eckler, and who's put me in contact with very amazing people, and you know, really put herself on the line for me, which is very nice. And you know, I guess that would be, and you know, a lot of people who know who they are as well. So
okay. All right. Well, we just always want to get shout outs because people always I'm that, and they'll wait for the whole show, they'll watch it, and then
okay.
All right. And also people, Michael's working on something else. And, you know, when the book comes out, you guys, you know, support him, you know, to go out there. And when you get the book, when it releases, you know, get the book, make the comments, as I tell you, because he wants to hear your feedback. Just don't say, oh, click, I like it. Well, you like what? What did you like about it? So that he knows exactly what you like about it. All right. So, so if people want to reach out to you and follow you and like you, can you tell everybody your social medias?
I don't use social media, but I am working on a website where I'm going to set up. I don't like it. It freaks me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my God.
And the people who I care about, they have my number. You know, the people who need to reach me or I want to reach them, they have my cell phone number.
Well, can you give you your email or something that people can?
I'm working on a website right now.
Okay.
Otis wrote this. So OTIS WROTETHIS.com. And I'm gonna set up like an email there if people want to, you know, hit me up. I'll, you know, definitely.
So the Otis wrote this.com.
Exactly. It rhymes, easy to remember, you know. So.
All right. Well, that
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, that it's a good email address too, and it's a good website. So Otis wrote this, so that, you know, that sounds good.
It's in the works. It's coming out soon.
Okay. Well, we got him out here fresh and live and direct. You know, Michael. So, you know, you're welcome to come back when you're ready. Something else.
Absolutely.
Something else. Yeah. And he didn't have a copy of the book, people. So you're just gonna have to look and see from the promo card and stuff that what
it's coming out very soon. We had a problem with like printing it, so we had to like get a express print done, but yeah, it will be out very soon. So
okay, that's what he says, people.
Ideally, hopefully, you know?
which is good. All right. Well, Michael, it's been a pleasure here. You're talking about your journey and talking about how you started, and I know all your people will be proud of you. So, you know, and as I said before, welcome back. You guys wait for the book, get the book. It's supposed to be something really interesting and also interesting from his background writing about this.
I appreciate it.
All right. So everybody, thanks everybody for tuning in with me tonight. DBoss and Michael Otis, you know, and you guys get out there and purchase the book. He debuts his Songs of Season novel, so you guys can see what it is and his write-ups and all that. Okay, so thanks everybody. Good night and bye for now.
Thank you.
Right. Yep. Good night.
All right, join us next time at Real Life Matters with your host, DBoss, as she bring you some more entertainment, fashion, music, and interviews. Right here on Real Life Matters. We got to go. Okay, that's it, we got to go. And we just hit you off with a TV show. And we kept it hot, and we kept it brand new. And we just hit you off with an interview. And we kept it real, and we put it on the platter. Talking about that real life matters. Certified, never taking a loss. And that was your host, DBoss.